10 things you didn't know about Voldemort beyond the screen stories. Voldemort is remembered as one of the most terrifying villains in movie history, a dark wizard who feared nothing, showed no mercy, and believed himself unstoppable. But behind the cold stare and the snake-like face was a far more complicated story. Voldemort was not born evil. He was not raised in darkness. And he did not start his life dreaming of destruction. His journey was shaped by fear, identity, rejection, and obsession. Today, we're exploring 10 things you didn't know about Voldemort, facts that reveal how much of his fate was shaped long before he ever became the Dark Lord. Let's go beyond the screen. Fact 1. Voldemort was not born evil. Voldemort began life as Tom Riddle. As a child, he was intelligent, calm, polite. Exceptionally gifted teachers described him as well-behaved and brilliant. But there was something unusual. Tom did not understand love. He did not crave friendship. He did not seek approval. Instead, he observed people, studied them, and learned how to control situations. This emotional distance wasn't cruelty at first. It was detachment. Voldemort didn't become evil overnight. He slowly learned that power was safer than connection. Fact 2. His childhood was defined by abandonment. Tom Riddle grew up in an orphanage. He never knew his parents. He never experienced family warmth. While other children formed bonds, Tom learned independence and isolation. This shaped his worldview. He believed dependence was weakness. Attachment created vulnerability. Trust led to loss. When Hogwarts became his escape, it wasn't just a school. It was the first place where he felt special. That feeling became addictive. Fact 3. Voldemort hated his own name. Tom Riddle despised his birth name. To him, it represented powerlessness, ordinary life, his father's abandonment. The name Voldemort was not random. It was a rejection of his past. By renaming himself, Tom believed he was killing his old identity. The anagram wasn't just clever, it was symbolic. Voldemort was born the moment Tom decided his past no longer deserved to exist. Fact 4. His greatest fear was death, not Dumbledore. Many believe Voldemort feared Dumbledore the most. He didn't. Voldemort feared death itself, not pain, not defeat, but the idea of ceasing to exist. This fear drove every major decision he made: dark magic, Horcruxes, obsession with immortality. Ironically, the more he tried to escape death, the more human he became, because fear is deeply human. Fact 5. Voldemort never understood love. Love was not just something Voldemort rejected. He genuinely couldn't understand it. Because he never experienced it, he believed it was weak. This blind spot became his greatest weakness. He underestimated Lily Potter's sacrifice, friendship, loyalty, selfless courage. Time and again, love destroyed his plans, not through magic, but through choices he couldn't predict. Fact 6. Horcruxes slowly destroyed his humanity. Creating a Horcrux damages the soul. Voldemort didn't create one. He created 7. Each Horcrux split his soul, reduced his emotional capacity, distorted his physical form. His appearance changed because his humanity eroded. By the end, Voldemort was powerful, but hollow. Immortal in body, yet increasingly empty in spirit. Fact 7. Voldemort misunderstood power. To Voldemort, power meant control. Control over. People fear life and death. But true power in the wizarding world often came from restraint. Dumbledore understood this. Harry learned it. Voldemort never did. He believed domination was strength, when in reality it isolated him further. Fact 8. He could have chosen a different path. One of the most tragic truths about Voldemort is that he always had a choice. Teachers saw potential in him. He was offered guidance, even understanding. But Tom chose superiority over belonging. He chose fear over trust. And once those choices hardened, they became habit. Voldemort wasn't trapped by destiny. He was shaped by decisions. Fact 9. Voldemort never realized he was ordinary. Despite believing himself unique, Voldemort repeated a very human mistake. He underestimated others. He believed prophecy defined fate, not character. He never considered that a boy raised in love could defeat a man raised in fear. That misunderstanding sealed his end. Fact 10. Voldemort's death was deeply ironic. In the end, Voldemort didn't die as a monster. He died as a man. No dramatic transformation, no eternal scream, just a body, ordinary and lifeless. The wizard who feared death more than anything could not escape it, and the boy who accepted mortality survived. Voldemort's story is not just about evil. It's about fear. Fear of being ordinary, fear of being unloved, fear of ending. And the tragedy is this: everything Voldemort tried to destroy was exactly what could have saved him. If you enjoyed this deep dive, tell us which Voldemort moment stayed with you the most. And if you love uncovering stories beneath the surface, you're already beyond the screen.